Hello everyone. Today we are here to present our Sprint 1 Planning of Deccan University website redesign project to our clients. Here I begin. So for the introduction part, the project for project description, the project is about redesigning the Deccan University website as per the requirement and goals of the project. The goals of the project was to complete the project in the estimated time frame and to apply all the required requirements in the project. So for as a team member, there were three people in our group: Triyochan Adhikari, myself as a team leader, Prajina Acharya as a front-end developer, and Uttam Nepal as a UI designer. So moving forward, so talking about our sprint goal recap. So first we did was define user stories, define different user stories as per the requirement of the task. Breakdown of task into we break down the user stories into different tasks according to the requirements. So and then we assign tasks with user points, with different user points as per the complexity of the tasks. We assign different user points, which will be explained later. Begin development on homepage. The first thing that we started our project for the sprint was beginning development of homepage, and we also started the cybersecurity task, which we more had focused on, which all will be covered later on by every member. So talking about project logistics. So for our communication tools, for quick communication, we used WhatsApp. For meetings and other formal communications, we use Microsoft Teams. So talking about sprint planning, we used Trello for our sprint planning, which followed the process of backlog to user stories, and user stories remain there. So then from backlog to do to in progress. If it required testing, then in progress to testing, and finally when the task is completed, done. So for the collaboration of codes, we use GitHub where we use version controls and everything. We pushed in different branches. We use different branches, main branches, and used GitHub to collaborate with the code. Now moving forward, I'd like to hand over the presentation to Uttam Nepal.
Thank you, Triloja. So, uh, hello everyone. I'm Uttam Nepal, UI designer for this project. Uh, Moving forward with the slide, we have divided the project, our first sprint, into 6 user stories that include uh, making a home page, search menu, search feature, and other sections as per the project requirement. Here we have also started the cybersecurity task in this sprint. So further, what we did is divided our stories into subtasks uh, and also assigned story points to each task so that later on the team members can be allocated with the tasks as according to the story points. Um, so, for example, if we take a user story as like I want an easy navigate menu so that I can find the required information quickly, then we have divided that story into further tasks like designing the navigation menu and implementing the responsive nav bar and so on. So similarly, we have designed 6 user stories for this sprint. Moving forward to the next slide. So how we have divided the story points is like we assign 1 point for a small task that requires minimal effort or less time to do, and 2 points for medium level tasks that requires moderate effort, and 3 points for complex tasks. So instead of using number of tasks to assign for each member, we are assigning team members with the tasks according to the complexity. So as we can see, there are differences in number of tasks assigned to each member, but the story points are same. And according to the story point, we believe that we have fairly distributed the tasks to each member. Moving forward. So we have used, as Trilochan mentioned earlier, Trello for our sprint planning. And this is our Trello board before sprint 1. Here we can see backlog and user stories we have created. So moving forward. So we moved our tasks from backlog to to-do for the first step. And then every task is supposed to be in the in progress section. However, not all the tasks are in the testing section. We test the tasks that requires testing and we finally complete the tasks. So moving forward, this is our Trello board at the end of sprint 1. Here the backlogs are for the sprint 2 and every task we are supposed to complete are in the done section. So this is all about the Trello section. Now I'm handing over the presentation to Prajina for further. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Prazina Acharya and I'm a front-end developer of this project. So let me explain what challenge we faced during this project. The first is time management. So good time management help us balance coding, testing, and it ensured that we meet deadline without compromising the quality of our project. So next is the task distribution and coordination. The team member, we believe that proper task distribution based on team strength and daily coordination keeps project on track and ensures we meet quality and timeline expectations. The another is design finalization delays. So when design finalizations were delayed, our team quickly adopted by prioritizing tasks that don't rely on the final designs, ensuring smooth progress. Another is understanding cybersecurity aspect. So we prioritize cybersecurity by ensuring secure data handling and input validation and regular communication. So let me move to another slide. So another is what went well. So good communication, which is one of the important part of project. So we kept open and timely communication within our teams. Regular check-ins and transparent discussions were there. Every member completed their assigned story points. Each team member was responsible for completing their assigned story points. We break tasks into smaller steps and collaborate when needed. So another is like collaboration using Trello. We use Trello to organize tasks and track progress. Each member has clear tasks assigned to them. So let me move to another topic: user privacy, accessibility, and secure considerations. So first is user data protection. We use secure and authentication method to protect user account and ensure that only authorized user can log in. So another is login authentication for portals. We prioritize accessibility and UI designs, and another is implement HTTPS for data transmission. We implement HTTPS to encrypt data during transmission, ensuring that sensitive information remains secure. And the last one is role-based access control. So with role-based access control, we assign different permission based on user roles, ensuring that each user only has access to the resources relevant to their responsibility. Thank you.
So this was for all for our first part, and for the next sprint, we'll work accordingly and finalize